Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is September 30th, 2021, end of the month, end of the quarter. A lot of exciting things going on, not because it's the end of the month or the end of the quarter, just because the math is working out. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. We've been scoring unbelievable amount of direct hits, and our subscribers are getting all this information up front. I just wanted to show you guys just some of the direct hits we've scored. This is a chart from the 14th. We were looking for this first wave low at 44.36, and it came in at 44.35. That's a direct hit. We've got another one here. Just want to show you a couple here. That was on the 14th. We've got one from the 20th here. Here we had a couple of direct hits. We had a 43.75. The market opened right on it. And then we were looking for a low of 43.04, and we got a low of 43.05. Another direct hit. And let me show you another one here. Just got a couple more. That was the 20th. I think we have one from the 22nd. Yep, here after we scored that direct hit on that low, we had a Fibonacci target of 44.16 with a make or break of 44.35. The make or break held. It did not break, and this wave hit right on our target. Another direct hit. And I think we've got one more here, if you don't mind. The 23rd, I believe. There we go. And here is from the all-time high. This is the 30th, so I may not have that one. Let me see here. If I've got the 0923 30, there it is. Okay. And here is that direct hit on the 44.65 after the direct hit on the low, and our targets, and the 786 held, and the make or break held. So all our subscribers are getting this information. We've got a lot to cover just on the S&P. This is an hourly chart, but before we get into that, I want to thank you guys for subscribing. Remember to hit the reminder bell so you get all of our alerts, and the like button, which again refuses to show up. There's a like button down there, and I think I have a little picture of it there. There we go. And let's shut that video down. Okay, so also our subscriptions, we have the our disclaimer and our awards over the years for Woodson Wave Report. You can see there, and our subscriptions, and our customers are obviously happy. We have some that have been with us for over 20 years. It started in 1997. Our annual monthly video on demand. We also have a guess the closing price of the S&P every month. The winner who's closest wins everything we offer for free. Okay, without further ado, this is the hourly chart. This is the all-time high. I've had some questions about these waves, and it appears that some people at least are confusing different degrees of trend. Okay, we have 3 different degrees of trend here. This is the all-time high on September 2nd. You can see a 1 down, a 2 up, a 3 down, a 4 up, and a 5 down. That makes 1 with a circle around it. That's minute degree. Okay, so from there, if you can see within here, let me see if I can show this for you guys. I might even put the line in there. Okay, we've got a 1 down, a 2 up, a 3 down, a 4 up, and a 5 down. And if I can, this might be easier to show here if we can put that in. There we go. Okay, you can see, and I might not have that exactly right, but there's 5 waves down there, and we could move this, and you can see there is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's hard for me to do with these lines in the way. 3, 4, and come on, Dale, you can do it. If I can just grab the dot, put the 5 down there, put the 4 up there, put the 3 down there. There we go. And Sorry about this, but I want to make sure you can see all these are fractals of each other, okay? So there's 5 waves down at all these degrees of trend. I want to get rid of that line for future reference, okay? So, and we'll get rid of that. We'll remove that. There we go. Okay, so this is 1 down, okay? And this is 2 up. Within, that is the 923 high, the wave 2. Within that, we have of this degree here, which is minute or minuet, we have a 1, 2, and then 3 subdivides in sub-minuet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is wave 5 of 3 of 3. Wave 5 of the smallest degree, which is sub-minuet, of the larger degree, which is minuet, and the larger degree, which is minute. Some people call it minute, I call it minute. So that's what's unfolding here. So we had a direct hit on this target here. I don't know if I'll show you guys that later, but we had 2 more direct hits today. It's almost, yeah, it's within a point, every one of these direct hits. Anyway, that's what's going on. I want to look at this from the September 23rd high. Exciting stuff going on there. All right, there's that 1 down, 2 up, and then within wave 3, it subdivides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 decided to extend. Okay, I got this purple line here. I might show this to you guys on a 1-minute chart. The old support and resistance. It was right around 43.55, right around there. You can see resistance, 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 and it blew through resistance, and then it went above it to fake everyone out. And I'll show you how they did that. And then they moved below it, and then it held again. So support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. Bear with me. I want to show you guys what they do to the traders. I'm going to have to really let me remove all lines here. Remove this, because I'm trading on 1 and 5-minute and 10-minute charts. I'm going to remove everything. Okay, where is that move on a 1-minute chart? They gapped it up. Here it is right here. Okay, that resistance line was here. Okay, and so you can see, I'll just draw it real quick. Okay, this is interesting for trading purposes and interesting how they manipulate or take everybody's money as most as they can. Okay, I'll put that there. I'll move that out of the way. That's where the line was. Okay, what time was this? This was at 1441. That was the resistance line, and on a 1-minute chart, I'll make it bigger, they gapped above it, okay, and then they moved it higher. I'm sure all traders were like, this was the resistance line right here, put your stop above here, right? Put your stop above there for you shorts, and they say, okay, we can't get across that line, so we're just going to gap above it. Bang, your short's gone, your stop's gone, and then we're going to go in your direction. Okay, and then they even gapped it below there, but came back and filled that gap. Okay, obviously this was filled, but if your stops were up here, you were done. And then they said, okay, now we're going to take it your way after we stopped you out. And this is really interesting. The last minute of the day, they gapped it down right to 43.05 or 06, whatever that was. But that was a little tricks they play. Okay, but within this this wave here, we've got 1 down, 2 up, and then we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 3. We expect a 4 up and then a 5, and that will make 1 of 3 of this degree, the bigger degree right here. That's 1, that's 2. We got 1, 2, 3. You can see in the parentheses or minuet, 1, 2, 3. 3 just ended today, as long as this low holds. And this keeps surprising me to the downside, so you never know. We'll get a 4 up. We'll go over those targets later. And then a 5 down. Let's just see, give you guys an idea of the magnitude of what we're talking about here. Let me give you guys a Fibonacci extension, if I can find them. There it is. Okay, and 3s are strong and powerful. This might not be exactly right to the dollar, to the point, because I don't know if I got it on there. 3 equals 1 at 42.21. Okay, you see I got these sitting out here. But if this is a big decline, it's not going to be 1-to-1. It's going to be 1.618, 2.618, 3.618. Let's put them in there, okay? There's the 2, there's the 3. We won't go to the 4 yet. You can see where this thing could go. There's 1 with the circle around it, okay, minute. There's 2, and this is 1 of 3 developing. It's almost complete, but we can put that 3 here for a 1.618 or down here for a 2.618. We'll have to watch the internal wave count, see how they develop. Then we'll get a 4 up and a 5 at a lower low. By the way, that reminds me, I'm going to look at the Fibonacci time spirals, probably update that on Sunday. Got some critical turn dates coming up. But that's the bigger picture there. I want to show you guys here also. Oh yeah, let me see if I have that here. Nope, here. Well, we can do it here. Okay, yeah, that'll do it right there. Okay, for you bears, we needed to see this low taken out here. Let's see, I think I got that on this. There we go. This will make it better. Let me do this here for you guys. Okay. We need to see this low here. This is 1 down. This is 2 up. 3 will take out 1. It won't be equal. But if you want to say it's an ABC correction, there's your A. There's your B. There's your C. Could go equality to A. It won't go 1.618 or 2 or 3. But you can almost see a double bottom here. Okay. This is unfolding in 5 waves to the downside. So it does not look like that's just a correction. But for you bulls out there, if you want to say, okay, this is just a correction, there's your case, A, B, C. It's negated when this low is taken out, and it is verified when this high is taken out. Okay, we had those in an earlier video, I believe. I can get that here. It's 40. Let me move that off of there. It is 44.65. Bulls need to see that below here, and that is the 43.05. It takes out the bearish case. Okay, so let's get into the last one, which we had was this one here. There's a direct hit, and there is that low. There's our 4 targets up there. That'll give way to 5 down, lower than this 3. But if this is done and it keeps surprising to the downside, like I told our subscribers, it's a bear market, so surprises will be to the downside. And this was a nice target, but it even extended this 5th wave and put it even lower. So surprises will be to the downside. I believe we have everything. Hopefully you guys learned something about the degrees of trend, because everything's hitting our targets. They're not changing at all. It's just this 3 is different than this bigger 3. This 5 here is different than this 5. Okay, so we have 3 different degrees of trend in play right now. Everything is working perfectly. You can see that looks like a 4 there. That looks like a 4 there. Everything is going to perfection so far. We'll see how this plays out. Watch that low. That low is taken out, and this thing is extending further. Otherwise, look for that. Here, I can do it 1, 2. I'll do that for you guys here for that 4. I did that. Yeah, that's 3, 4. I'll do it here in red so you guys can see it real quick. There's 2 and there's 3. That might not be as good as the previous pictures, but 4s tend to go up to the 4th degree of a 4th wave of 1 lesser degree. So we could look for that in between the 382 and the 500. That'd be a perfect move for this 4 up, and then when everybody thinks bear market's over, it's going up, bang, here comes wave 5. Okay, that's it. Sorry for all the long explanations. Hopefully you guys learned something a little bit about Elliott Wave. And until next time, take care, everyone.